I'm going to go ahead and get Patty's information. Let me mute YouTube. I always forget that. So let me go find it. Where's my email? Okay, Patty. Let's see, copy. Let's see what this does. As soon as I looked at your name, looked at the shabby dollhouse, your name went right out of my brain. Laura, right? Is that right, Debbie?
Laura. This keyboard don't even work, Jess.
Where my mind goes completely blank when I know
where you had anyway.
Hey, Tracy. All right. This is the link.
You have to share with your computer.
Okay.
I don't know that that's going to work. I'm going to put it in YouTube. Y'all just ignore that one. Let me see if I can delete it.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay.
Put it in YouTube. Y'all just ignore that one.
Okay.
All right. My YouTube is muted. Your YouTube must not be muted.
I just muted it. No. Laura Tracy Woolley.
Yeah. All right. Here it is. And
what's those cards with the cows and all the stuff on them? Your desk is a mess, Pearl.
I know. I told you it was a mess.
How are you going to sell?
I'm going to push it right off the desk.
Just put a piece of linen over the top of it.
Chill, Debbie. Chill. I'm trying to do something. Let me get this finished.
Well, you should have did that before we went live. How are you girls today? So glad that you shopped with us yesterday. We really had a good day. I'm just tickled to death. I got everybody's invoices sent. So if you didn't get an invoice, you can let me know just in case I do something wrong. Madeline, you paid. Wooly paid. Gina, I haven't checked my mail to see if you paid or not. I sent your invoice. Laura, what are you working on? Hey, Susie Allen.
All right.
What are you working on to put in the Etsy shop, Laura?
All right. And there's Patty's Facebook page. You can go subscribe to her on Facebook. Hey, Susie. Hey, Christy. You want to come help me move, Christy?
I'm sure she doesn't.
Starting to get a little stressed out about it, but it's all going to be okay. I spent all morning. Y'all are going to think this is crazy, but I did it anyway because I knew it needed to be done. I have bins all over the place, and half of them, the tops aren't with the bins. So I matched up tops and bins this morning because I know when it comes time to fill that bin, I want to have the top. I don't want to fill the bin and then realize I don't have a top for it. You know, that kind of thing. So let me get this out of the way. This was all over my desk, and I pushed it to the middle to get rid of it. Somebody asked me for that.
To rent a dumpster. Don't be renting a dumpster, Christy. You can make them all them scraps into something that you put on your videos every day. No dumpster.
Well, I'm actually going to have room to do something now. I'm getting excited about that. I hate it when I get messages that are just garbage. All right, get my phone out of the way. Y'all give me just a minute. Y'all just chat for just a minute and listen to Debbie get all wound up.
Yeah.
She gets all wound up when it's going to be okay.
Yep. I have to keep on Pearl 24/7.
Yep. But I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
Yes, keep after me too. So it's turnabout's fair play.
Yep, exactly.
As they say.
It is. All
it's all fun and love and war.
That's right. You know, when you care about people, you care about people. So if you don't care, you don't bother. You know, you don't bother to say anything. You don't bother to care. So I know she cares.
Hey, Wendy Keller.
Hey, Wendy. See, was it you? Thank you, thank you, thank you, Maddie. Look, I found it yesterday.
J-Mac.
And then I couldn't remember who asked me for more. Hey,
Beck,
J-Mac.
Beth CZ's here. Hi, Beth. I'll be working on your invoice tonight, Beth, because Jess is finishing up your tatting cards and stuff. So I'll work on your invoice tonight, Beth CZ.
Almost done with them.
Uh-oh, she's almost done with it. She says, hey, Terry.
Hey, Terry.
What's
Hey,
Madeline
J-Mac.
doing? Pearl, do you have any of that Christmas postage stamp fabric?
Yeah,
That's
I just,
Madeline that wanted that.
yeah, that's what I was hoping you would be here today, Madeline, because when I try to remember something like that, my brain goes completely blank. I can't remember anything, and it's so annoying. And I kept looking for it, and it was on the rolling rack behind me underneath several things. And so I was cleaning that corner of it off this morning or yesterday, and there it was. And then my mind went completely blank, and I couldn't remember who was asking me for it. So
When she writes the note, Maddie, she eats the note. So there you go.
no, I write notes and then they're all over the place. I try to keep a notebook, but that never works either. So, because there's too much stuff in too little space. And that's going to be resolved this month. So, why was I going there? I'm going there for some reason. Boxes or something. Trying to find moving boxes so I don't have to buy boxes. And so I'll be picking some boxes up on Wednesday. So let's see. Let me scrape the crud off my desk. That's as good as it's going to get right there. I'll move that out of the way. Hey, Sandra.
Hey, Sandra.
Sandra
J9, how are you? How's you doing there, sissy?
J9's our backup today in case Debbie's internet goes out because of the snow or whatever.
Yeah, it's working like crazy today, J9. You're lucky. Yesterday was pretty pathetic. Today it's nice.
Oh, that's good. It's crazy what weather does to our electronics and our signals and things. All right, yeah, I'm gonna get some water. How are you doing today, Zan? Get that out of the way. I don't need that spray bottle. Oh, right. Let me see where we can start. I did these. Where's the other one? I just had it, but because Debbie forced me to move everything so fast. I'm joking. It's right. It's right here.
Move everything so fast.
I know. I had to hurry. It never pays for me to hurry. I'm Southern. So I have two different kinds of these. These, I have 24 sets. I just did 4 for 75 cents on these. These are the newer ones. And I believe it's either pine or fir. Okay, but they're great. They have the rounded head, so you can make angels and dolls and things with them. And these are the older ones. They're the same height, maybe just a touch longer. They have the more squared off. It's still kind of round, but you know, it's more flat at the top. And these are made out of oak. These are definitely hardwood. I only have 9. These are 4 for $1.25.
All right, so are we doing A and B or just A?
Just A. We're going to do A and B.
Okay.
A and B
so
here.
A is how much?
A is 75 cents.
Okay.
And I have 24.
And B is 125.
125, and I only have 9.
All right, that's in, girls.
And I just did them up like that. So if you only wanted a few, you weren't stuck with a whole bag full.
Tracy Hines will take a B.
Okay.
Laura will take a B.
Okay.
Do I have what? Do I have any O? What does that mean, Susie? What are you saying? Do I have ANYO? I don't know what that is.
It's Taiwanese.
So I don't until she tells me anything. Oh, does she have anything open with you, Pearl?
Susie, I have absolutely no idea. I have 8 bins in there. It's been 3 weeks. I can't remember what I did yesterday.
Yeah. I think, Susie, you kind of need to write down probably if, I know you're on a budget
Yeah.
and hey, papered rooster.
Hey, Wendy, how are you?
Yeah, because I wouldn't remember if I've
I
sold
can't
it.
remember from yesterday what I did, so I'm sorry.
Yep.
All right, that's all we see right now. Let's get these out of the way. And they won't be offered again. They're going away. So if anybody's thinking about it, let me know.
Well, then maybe you better think about letting me have them before you throw them away or give them away or whatever it is you're going to do with them. Let's talk about it.
I'm giving everything to the school. So
well, I probably want those. So let's don't be. I'll take what you have left.
Okay, you got it.
What are they?
Clothespins. Clothespins.
Yeah, and Larry, let's see. I'm not really.
I've been never have enough too many clothespins.
So I'm not really ready.
Laura will take another one, Pearl.
Okay, you got it, Laura. The oak ones are really nice. They're really heavy.
Lizzie Jean, where you been?
Hey, Lizzie.
Well, her husband's been in the hospital. I forgot. Is he home, Lizzie? I forgot her hubs is in the hospital.
All right. I'm going to have an A and a B, Debbie.
Okay.
And I got these from Lindy. I don't have any idea how much I paid for them. I do not remember. They are little golden books. This is Tootle. And she did a beautiful job. It's full. It's just really full of all kinds of really pretty papers and things. And she included some extra papers to use. And then this one is Cinderella. I see some tickets. They're a little crumpled, but they'll press out. And this one is Cinderella. I'm going to say $30 each. Cinderella is B, and Toodles is A. And if you've got anybody, especially a child that you'd like to give a journal to, those would be awesome.
No takers, Pearl.
Okay, no worries. Back before the move, I was able to support more sellers more than I can now. And I've got a couple of bins full of stuff that I'm not doing anything. Let's see, that's in the way. Looking to see what we can do. All right, Maddie gets first dibs. This is all I have left of this. It's less than a yard.
Better take it all, Maddie. Better take it all.
Yep, I'm going to say $6 for the whole thing, Maddie. That would be Maddie gets first dibs. If you're in.
And she can say yes or no.
Yeah.
Oh, it rained yesterday, Amy, and the roads were kind of icky going home last night, but they're all cleared back up today. All the road commissioners in the state's been out. So it's just cold, honey, cold. And Maddie says, okay, so she'll take it.
You got it. Thank you, Maddie.
How's your weather, Amy W.? I know. I don't know. Do you think we got 2 inches yesterday, Jess?
I don't know, maybe.
Alrighty.
Yeah, it snowed all day long yesterday. Well, as you can tell, our internet sucked really bad.
All right. This would make a cute little Christmas gift. It's a summary look, but it is a recipe box that looks like a little birdhouse. And you can see you put your recipes there. And it has a packet of recipe cards. It's called Temptations something. And here's your Temptations user guide. $5 to the first Me Debbie. It'd be a cute little storage box for ephemera too.
No, it's not all gone, Christy, because we've got 10 or 12 inches of snow out here. It's bad.
We've got cold. That's all we've got. And it's overcast and drizzly, but not cold enough to do anything.
I am not seeing anything.
Okay.
Oh, I meant the fabric. Yeah, the fabric's probably all gone, Christy. Yeah, she only had a little less than a yard.
I'll
Sorry,
look.
I thought you meant
There could be bits and pieces here and there, but it's I have no idea. Oh, we'll get that out of the way. So I picked these up from the Dollar Tree, and they're $1.50. That's what I paid for them. And they're weekly planners where you can jot notes for your weeks. So this one is A with the pink and green. This one is B. It's got the blue plaid with some flowers and lemons. A and B, $1.50.
Lizzie Jean, A. Oh my, Lizzie, that's bad.
Yeah.
Anybody for B? B, 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 B.
Oh goodness, I hate it when that happens. When you get stuck in a room with somebody that's just not all together. Somebody like me, not all together. Trying to find something different. All right, I've got these.
Here he is, Lizzie.
These are free to anybody that wants one. It's fabric, and it's the little nativity. You've got the nativity there. You've got the wise men with the baby Jesus. You've got the angel. You've got another angel with the dove. And then you've got the shepherd watching. I'm going to be ending probably by Thursday. Today's Tuesday, by Thursday. And if nobody wants any, it's fine. It does not hurt my feelings. They'll go to the teachers at the school. It's not a big deal. But if you'd like to have some of these, let me know. There's a bunch of them.
Not seeing anybody.
It's not a problem. Let's get that out of the way. This is kind of, I'm trying to get things out of the way. You know what to do with them. Let's see.
There is. Oh, we got to do some thumbs up. Everybody give Pearl a thumbs up.
Yeah,
28 watch.
Please, please. All right. Let me put these right here. Because I know I wanted to do these before and I kept forgetting about it. So this is, I'm trying to clear some stuff out. So these are clear stamps. They're in those things that I bought that you can slide them in and out. It was storage. So this has got stamps on both sides. They're all borders. That's arrows. This is like a looping. I don't know what that is. That looks like butterflies. That looks like a little decorative flower border. I have no idea on those. But it's, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 different clear stamps, and you can see some of these have been used. So that's going to be A. They're $1. Here are the months. And here are the numbers for the days. And you've got a arrow, and you've got a little dotted thing and another arrow. That's B, $1. This is this pretty snowflake design with the word believe, this floral, and another little, you know, that thing. That's on the back of that one. See, this is front and back. This is all kinds of Valentines, hearts, love, echo. I don't even know what that is. With a heart there, love with a heart, another heart, peace. And then on the back, it's got a heart right there. This is like a, my mind just won't let me pull anything up. I'm so stressed out. It's not funny, and I shouldn't be. Just the anticipation, I guess. So let's see. There we go. That'll do it better. You can see it better that way. And it's not that one. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I think I need to turn that one. Change that around. Change my camera. Calm down. Slow down.
So where you got A, B, C, D?
Well, I'm going to have more. I'm just trying to get it back in the package.
Gotcha.
I can't hurry today, y'all. I just can't.
Yes, you can.
No,
Let's go.
I can't. I might have a breakdown if I have to hurry, Debbie. You don't want me to have a breakdown. Don't make me have a breakdown today.
We'll quit taking all that stuff out of the packages. They can see it in the cellophane.
No, they couldn't. All right. A, B, C, D. E is flowers. Big and small flowers. That's E. F is fireman. There's a fire hat. There's baseball. So it's a kind of a boy thing. That's F. And here is G.
Get all this stuff, Pearl.
Debbie, when I was doing the classes at my church, every time they had stamps clearance, I would buy things because everybody loved different things. So this is cupcakes and coffee and that kind of thing. That's G.
You tell her, Amy K.
What?
Or Amy W, I mean. We can see it without removing the cellophane.
Well,
Now there, she's on with me today. Thank you, Amy W. I really appreciate you today.
and this has got more florals. That is H. These are all $1.
Okay, got her. Way to go, Amy. Way to go.
Y'all don't be mean to me today or I'll cry.
We are going to be mean to you.
I promise you it won't take much for me to cry today.
Well, I cried yesterday, so we can be ball babies. I don't care. Tracy Hines, D as in David and G as in George.
Is that T-R-A-C-Y or I?
Tracy, I-E.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe you put
that's
Nana
Nanner.
Banana.
That's
I
Nanner.
don't know. You might put Nanner Banana. I don't know. I would.
And
I
that
don't get
was
Tracy.
D and G.
G.
Yeah.
Hey, Deborah.
Hey, Deborah. How are you doing? All
I
right.
didn't get your invoice done last night either, Deborah, but will tonight, honey.
Anything else?
I'm trying to get everything shipped out. Nobody else.
Okay. Where's my go away bin? Go away, go away, go away. I have no idea. Let's see. This is all dog stuff. I put the little, black and white things in there. So that's all dog. That's A. This is snowflakes, all kinds. That is B. Oh, that doesn't have enough in it. That's a frame and a hand and feet print things and alphabet. That is C. There's a C. There we go. This is butterflies of all kinds. There's nothing on the back. That is D. All right, come on, get out of there. All right, this is, it looks like butterflies and birds. And that is E. This is, I have no idea. I have no idea what that is. Let's see if we can see it. That looks like a tree right there.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
So it's anybody's guess. E, F. Neither one of those have enough in it. We're not going to deal with that. Let me get these out of the way. I've got more. Give me just a second.
And there's more?
Yep, I have a whole little bin down here full of those things. I meant to do them before, and I forgot. All right, these are the paisleys of all kinds. That is G. And this is a season's greetings. And I think only that one got used. That is H.
$1.
I bought lots and lots and lots because it was an easy way for the ladies to get comfortable and do different projects. So
Tracy will take A.
Tracy, Nanner,
Hines.
okay.
And that's all I see.
It's not a worry because this just tells me where it needs to go. And I'm not hanging on to it anymore. So I picked out the ones I really liked and felt like I might use someday. And all the rest of them, just are going to go to somebody that can use them. Oh, let's see. I think there's this one. It's in a bigger thing. And it's a nativity. And there is this one. I have no idea what it is. It's words. It's just got lots of words. This has got like an eagle's wings. It's got a crown. I don't know what that is. It's a guess. This is more.
Hold on, Toby turned on something. Oh, Toby, you're in trouble.
Did he sit on something?
Oh, a little handheld vacuum.
A little handheld vacuum.
That's so funny. Did it scare him to death?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, goodness.
All right. We got those. See anybody's interested.
$1.
At least this way I know what, I'm not moving it. I'm just not going to move it.
Tracy will take D.
All right, Tracy, thank you.
What did you do, Bob?
And that's all I see, Pearl.
That's fine. This is helping me eliminate. I'm not going to move them and try to sell them later. They're going to go away. And then I have these, and I don't know if anybody's going to be interested, so we're just going to try it and see. These are cuddle bugs. Get that out of the way. This looks like a suitcase, a valise suitcase. That's A. There's a stop sign. All right, hold on. I got to do this because it's driving me crazy. I did it when we were talking, Debbie, but I didn't do it.
Do what?
Mirror my thing, so it's
Yeah.
it's backwards to me. It is mirrored, and it's making it backwards to me. And it doesn't take much to make me crazier, y'all. So there's the stop sign. That's B. Here is a cowboy hat, 10-gallon cowboy hat. Here is a no sign. No, don't go there. Here is a interstate sign. I have no idea where I got these, why I have them.
Yeah.
I really don't remember. There's a horseshoe, kind of wonky horseshoe. F. Here's a tent. G. Here's scissors. Then you put them apart and you can put them the way you want them. There's an apple and some books. So that is H. I had an H. I don't know what I did with it. So G, H, I. Here's J. It's a schoolhouse. K is a globe. And L is a campfire. These are 50 cents each, Debbie.
No, they're stamps. They're not die cuts, are they, Pearl?
No, they're die cuts. See?
Oh, die cuts, Susie. Die cuts. Mom bad. Deborah. G is in George.
Okay.
Amy Danielson wants the nativity stamp from the last round.
Let's see. Oh, it slid in the floor. I'm looking and it wasn't there. Just confirm that this is the one. Okay, let me know. I'll put it aside. Nobody else for these?
No. Deborah wants A, L, and fire.
All
I don't
right.
know what that fire means, but A, L, fire. And then she wants C. So A is in apple, L is in life. C is in Charlie.
H-I-J-K. L is the fire.
All right, well.
So this is Deb Wilson, and she also got the tent. Are you going camping?
And you give her C? Give her C.
C. Okay, awesome. Thank you.
And Amy says, yes, that is the stamp she wants.
Okay, great. Thank you, Amy.
And I think that's it. So you gave Deborah A, L, C, and
I didn't want to
the
write
fire.
on your thing in case you want to use this again.
Retreat
I'm
is
Deborah. I'm
pointed.
going to show you. Oh, it's glamping in tents and campers. Fun. But you got the 10-gallon hat, the suitcase, the fire, and the tent. I have a feeling you might not want the 10-gallon hat. Are you sure?
Well, she's Texan. She probably wants the 10-gallon
Yeah,
hat.
okay. So just confirm that for me, Deborah, okay? These 4?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
got
ma'am.
You got it. All right, let me see. I'm going to clip these together. There we go.
Where do you want these? This will finish up all your orders.
I don't really want to set them in that basket, Jess, because then I'll have it lost. So let's just put it somewhere I'll remember that.
These are extras. Where do you want them? I just made them.
All right.
I want them in. I'll put them down here in this thing because this is prep
I'm
stuff.
going to put the time cards right here next to these crackers.
And
I'll
then
remember
these.
to have you take them out.
So this has 2 dies. It's fruit and tags. So you've got your fruit, and then you've got your tags. So that's A. That one's $1, Debbie. These may be more. Let me look at these. I don't even know what I'm looking at. All right. This is cat. So you've got 4 cat dies. Embossing folders. These are embossing. That'll be $1. And then there are, what are these? I don't even know what these are. Let's just put that aside and see what we can tell what we've got. All right. This is baby. That's C. This is good dog. That's D. This is another cat with the meow and the mouse. That's E. This is party. That's F. This is cake. You get the cake and the stand and the decorations to decorate the cake. E, F. Where's my G? G. And then let's see what this is. This is, oh, this is a princess. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way, y'all, or if they did this. I don't know, because it looks like it got punched out on here. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way or if it was an accident. And then here's this princess embodied. I don't have anything else to do with it. So I'm going to put all three of these together.
Oh, you're going to tear the house down.
That was
Are you tearing the house down?
snow's falling.
Oh, that snow falling on the off the side of the house.
Oh, sliding off the roof.
Yeah. I thought it was Toby again.
I can't get my daughters to go camping. They never would go. We did it twice, and then they never did it again.
Are these all $1?
Yeah. Well, no, just these two are $1. The others are 50 cents.
Oh, so A and B is $1.
A and B is $1. Everything else is 50 cents.
Got it. Well, the sun ain't even shining. I wonder why it must be warming up outside a little bit.
It's got to be.
All right.
If the sun's out, it could be warming the roof up a little bit.
I ain't saying a soul.
Okay, no worries. Let's get it out of the way. These are things that I knew I needed to just see if anybody wanted it. If they don't, it's going away and I'm okay. But I wanted y'all to have first dibs. What did I do?
If there's anything you girls want to see today, please tell us.
Yeah, let me know. This is going to be sound odd. A few years ago, actually, a good while ago, my daughters and I were part of a company called Heritage Makers, and you could do your own books and scrapbook pages and books and everything. You could do everything. And we did these. I created these for us to carry to advertise the company. And
I'll
so
see what we can do, Laura. We got to get rid of some other stuff first. She says lace.
Yeah.
We'll see, Laura.
We created this bag to carry to advertise the company. Now, we're not with the company. The company's not in existence anymore. That's my two daughters. This is a little girl that's a friend's little girl that we just adored. But my thought was to cover it with gesso and put something on it, or to cover it with fabric. I don't have the time and energy. This one was my daughter's. And this one was mine.
They want to keep that and carry their stuff back and forth.
So they don't. They don't. I mean, Lisa was going to throw it away. So, but I kept thinking, oh, I'm going to gesso over it and paint something on it. And I just don't have time, and I don't want to throw them away. So,
how much?
Free to anybody that wants to take it and do something with it. That's my oldest grandson, belongs to that daughter. And that's the oldest, that's Liam's older brother. And that's the two of them when I took them to the beach.
Debbie Vasey will take one.
Okay, you got it, Debbie. I just think they're great bags. But I don't carry a bag like that anymore, not since I hurt my back. And
And Deborah will take the other one.
Okay, great. Thank you, ladies. I just would like for somebody to be able to use it as a great bag. Just put some gesso on it or glue fabric to it.
Hey, Kay.
Hey, Kay, how are you doing today?
Oh, I do, Kay. I do have some stuff. I cleaned off my desk to put my sewing machine on in my living room, and I thought about you. I'll send you some pictures, honey. Yeah, I got a bunch of old beads. I have a whole gob of stuff I would love for you to have. So I will get it together for you. I'll try this weekend and send you pictures, Kay. Thank you for asking.
All right. I'm going to do more A, B, C, D, the whole alphabet. I have these needles. All of these are gold-eye quilting betweens. And you can see they're very small.
She's sending me a bunch of needles, Jess, so we'll have large-eyed ones. And
yeah. So I have 5 of these. They'll be A. I only have one of this one. It's an old one. These are size 7. These are size 10, which is, of course, smaller. They go backwards. And let's see. Let me get my. That's B.
Lace buckets.
I'm trying to do all these little ones first. Oh, there's another one of those. They slide around. These are size 24. They have a huge eye. Let's see. There you go. See how big that eye is?
I do, but
For tapestry. That's going to be C. These are DMC 3 through 9. I'm going to show up for you. It's hard under that plastic. There we go. So these have fairly large eyes. It's going to be D. This is a JP Coats. They're older, 25 cents. It says 16 needles, but there aren't that many in it. It's size 5s and 10s. So those have a fairly big eye. And then I have these that are embroidery. It says 12 pieces, but there's 3, 6, 7, 8 needles in there. It says 1 through 5, I think. I think that's what it means. But they have fairly large eyes and fairly large needles. And that'll be F. And here is a pack. The top is gone. It says nickel plated, millward, made in England. But I can't tell the sizes. But they're not too bad. They're not too tiny. That's going to be F, E, F, G. I have to stop and think about my alphabet. And here is a little pack of Fruit of the Loom, 10 sharps, 5s to 10. That's H. Here is sharps 1 through 5. That one was 10 cents. I. And here is a needle book that came from England. Best quality sharps. And Thomas Harper and Sons. There are only 6 needles in there. It's on a little piece of fabric. GHIJ. That's J.
how much?
$1. H.
Hey, Penny Pudge.
Hey, Penny. How are you doing today?
Laura, J is in jam.
All right. Let me get these.
Jezebel. Deb Vasey, D is in dog. Lizzie Jean, I as in Israel. Okay. Deborah, A is in apple.
Okay.
Debbie Vasey.
Yep.
D is in dog.
She already got that.
Oh, okay. Lizzie Jean. C, Charlie.
Lizzie. Okay. I got Lizzie.
Did I give Lizzie I, Israel?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. Her name just slipped me.
H-I. Yeah. She got
Okay.
I.
All right. Deborah. E is in Edward.
All right.
C's gone. So,
All
and
right.
she'll take F and G. Deborah. F and G.
All right. I got plenty of A. If anybody else wants A, let me know.
Well, Lizzie. Laura wants an A. Laura will take an A.
All right. Okay. Here I got
And
Laura.
Lizzie will take an A.
All right. I got Lizzie. And I still have 3 more if anybody else wants an A.
Yeah, I gave you an A, Laura.
Yep, we got it.
And Lizzie and F. F's gone.
A, you said. I don't think she got Lizzie for an A.
Did you get Lizzie for an A?
I did.
Okay. All right. And so Deborah and Lizzie will take the rest, but Deborah came in first. So Deborah
I'm giving Deborah 2 of them and Lizzie 2 of them.
There you go.
I
Shared
had
out.
enough to
We
split
got
it
it.
that way.
Got it.
So what did I do with those bags, Debbie?
You just carried them in there, Pearl.
All right, let's see. Where are you? Where are you? Just so nothing gets lost. And who won it? All right, that's going to go to Deb. That was left.
Yeah, you get split between Lizzie and Deb.
This way, I don't have to worry about something sliding through. All right. I've just got lots of little stuff. It's like I really don't want to move it and then find it 2 years from now. I know everybody loves the needles. I kept a few for me because I'm hoping that when I have space to work in, I can do some stuff. Oh, that'll be fun, Dad. I love that idea. I love sewing. I've been sewing since I was 8 years old. Made doll clothes. I didn't play with dolls. I just made clothes for them. Let me put these right. These are small. Right here. Slide around. And then we'll do these. Get that out of the way. These are bigger packs. This is a Woolworth needle book, 50 assorted needles, and I think all but just a few are missing. That's going to be A. We have a Phillips 66. Doesn't have a lot of needles in it, but I'll bet you, what did I do with that? I have a little envelope that I put all the little packs, all the little things of needles. I'll find it. I'll put more needles in there. How about that? Here is a JP Coates. It's got all those needles in it. That's going to be C. Here is a pen. It was 49 cents in its day. It had 10 home craft needles for yarn, beadwork, and embroidery. That's D. Here are Allery craft and sew hand needles. So there's a ton in there. That's E. And then I'll do those after this. These are going to be $1, Debbie.
Deb Vasey, a C. Laura, an E. Edward.
It's got my name on it.
Lizzie Jean, D.
All right.
Beth CZ, A. C and D's gone, E's gone, C's gone, E's gone, C's gone, D's gone.
I've got B. B is the only thing left.
Deborah Wilson.
Okay.
No, I didn't, Deb, but I'll go look. I didn't have time this morning to do much. Jack was pushing me. He had to go push snow this morning, so he was pushing me. So I will check messages, Deborah. I was going to get back with you and see if there was anything you've seen because you only bought one thing. So I will check. Thank you.
If I don't do this, they'll slide out, and then I won't know where it is. So it's going to take just a sec. I don't like to use this much plastic when I sell, but sometimes you just have to make sure it's going to be secure. Needles aren't going to fall out everywhere and all that good stuff. Alrighty. Goes in there. And then I have, ouch, just stuck myself. I have these two. This one is Superior Needles by Skelly, or S. Kelly. And it's got a good many still in there. I can see a couple out here and some out there and one or two out here, but you've got the needle threader. And that's going to be A. And then you have SureSave Food Mart. And it looks like the majority of the needles are here. And I've got a lot of loose needles, so I'm going to be throwing loose needles in because I don't need them. These are $1, Debbie. I don't think they're going to fit. No, they're not.
Bessie ZA. What's gold top?
I don't know.
B, gold top.
I don't know. Let me see.
Oh, Lizzie B. Lizzie B.
Okay. All right, gold top. Well, a lot of the needles have the gold top.
Well, it must have been the advertisement on the book, I guess, because she said B.
Yeah.
After I asked you what was gold top, then she put in B.
Yeah.
We gotcha, Lizzie. We gotcha.
Yeah, these don't have the gold top. All right, those will go right over there. All right, what else? I have this wedding veil that I picked up and I haven't done anything with. It's $5 if anybody's interested in it. It's got lots of pretty lace. So if anybody's interested, Debbie, $5. I'm never doing that again.
Laura.
Okay, Laura, thank you. I've been really good over the last, wouldn't you say for like the last 6 months, Debbie, about not fine.
Yes, you have, Pearl.
So I just need to be better. All right, all I can do on this is do an offer up, Debbie. Let's start it at I hate that, but let's start it at $10. It's all tatting, y'all. It's the variegated thread. It's in great shape. I haven't seen any tears or holes or anything like that. It looks like there's a little bit of a stain right here. Either that or they substituted a different thread right there. And it is about 19 inches. This is the biggest thing I have that had tatting.
Well, nobody's putting anything in, so I'm going to.
Okay.
I am. Oh, we're going to let Pam Shabby Vintage Dreams.
Pam, am I going to be able to send it somewhere in the States?
Yes.
I mean, I don't mind sending it to you in Portugal, but the shipping will be outrageous. And there is a little bit of reserve, y'all, so.
I am going to put in the 30 seconds if I could find my phone, which could be the $1 million question today. Oh, God.
I don't know. I do that too. I only know where mine is right now because I remember putting it there.
I'm going to count her down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. And Beth CZ came in at 11, and she is going to get it for 11.
No, there's a reserve. I was thinking 20 on a piece that's big. That's it's all tatting, and it's in great shape other than that little discolor, which I think it might be the thread they inserted in there.
So Beth, do you want to pay 20? Let me know.
Yeah, let me know. I try to keep things reasonable, but when I paid more for it, I can't sell it for less.
She will pass. Pam says you'll probably have to send it to Portugal. Pam, do you want to pay 20? Pamela.
I don't blame you. It's fine, but I just... Yeah. We'll get it out of the way.
Pam, what would you like to do?
You can let me know. I'm going to get one.
She wants it for 20.
Okay, you got it, Pam.
And you and her can work out the details.
Yeah, yeah. And thank you very much. And I've got a few boxes. And there are my pins. I'm going to get it on there, sticking it through the holes instead of sticking it through the thread. There we go. Got it. All right, so I'm going to sit down for a second while we do this. I've done quite a few different boxes, and I can honestly say I don't remember what I put in each one. So it's going to be a surprise for me. So this is a little wig or hat box. And it's got the little trefoil on it. It's black and gold. It's just a simple little box. And I put, this paper was in there, so I left it in there. It's pattern paper. So we'll start this at 15, Debbie, and there'll be a small reserve. And so I don't think I've ever sold this lace.
Bring me a glass of ice.
Me too, Jess. All right, so there's that one. There's a piece of this pretty, and I don't have any more. I have a little small piece of this left, and that's it. That little rectangular with the flowers. And I put a piece of this decorative gent in there. There's a yard of that. I'm almost out of that too. And here is a piece of this net lace. This is a newer one, but it's still really pretty. There we go. Pretty roses, and that thread is just an extra thread. There's a yard of that one. And here's this one, and this is an older piece. I don't think I've put this in anything before. And that top wants to roll down a little bit. This has a really nice feel to it. And there is a little bit more than a yard of that one. And here's this little tiny one that's perfect for the edge of pages. It's really lightweight and simple. And here is this one that's a net lace. It's newer. It's not antique or vintage, very vintage. I don't really know the age of it. And there is a little more than a yard of that one. And here is, this is a cotton lace. And there's a yard of that. I'm almost out of that one as well.
Hey, Tammy.
Hey, Tammy, how are you doing? Thank you, Tammy. I love the laces. And here's another net lace. And there's a yard of that one. Thank you for starting us off, Deborah. And there's not quite a yard of this one. I think this is all I had left. Typically, I don't have a lot of it if there's not. So 29 inches. It's 29 inches. And then here is this. This was a Carla lace. It's very delicate. And she says her laces are vintage, so I'm going to call it vintage.
Wendy Keller's in at 20.
There's a yard of that one. I think this is the last piece that I had of this pretty wide lace, and it's kind of a nude tone. And it 17 inches, but that's the last I had of that one. This is an antique lace here, and there's not a yard, and I think this was the last set up.
Dang, where is it?
For 29 inches. And then there's this one. It's amazing how much I can squish into a little bitty box, isn't it? All right. So this is not a vintage or antique. It could be somewhat vintage, not very vintage though. And there is about 26 inches of that one. This is a collar, crocheted collar off of something, or off of a, I felt like it was a collar, but it could have been cut off of a doily. I did not cut it. It came this way to me, but it's a really pretty light piece. Perfect for a journal. And this is one of my favorites. It's tiny, it's cotton, and this came from the doll maker, I believe. And there is a yard of that one. And here is a piece of this one. I could do, I've got 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, counting the 10s. I didn't plan on doing them all today. I just, while I had lace and everything out, I just filled as many as I could. And I don't feel, you know, I can do some next week, that kind of thing. And so there's a little more than a yard of this one. It does need to be pressed down in some places, but that's what it looks like. Another pretty net lace that lets a lot of pretty colors show through.
See you, Amy D.
Bye, Amy D. I'm sorry you have to work.
I've lost my phone, and I don't know what I've done with it.
So there is a yard of this trim. It's a little thicker than, it's not as sheer as a lace, but it's not super thick either. But it's thicker.
It's right here in front of my face.
I love it, Debbie. I love it.
Oh my God. I am nuts.
You are. Debbie, I keep telling you that and you wouldn't believe me.
Oh my God.
Here's a pretty little eyelet. It's a little tiny one. This would be good for page edges too, and there's more than a yard of that one.
Amy D sent you a message, Pearl.
Okay. All right. There's a yard of this one. This is a antique silk lace. And I don't have a much left of this at all. And this came from the dressmaker. Not the dressmaker, the doll maker. Everybody does the dressmaker kits and things. And so I kind of get on that. This is pretty. It's and kind of a tea-stained look. It's a pretty, pretty little trim. So if you're doing something grungy, it'd be really cool on that. I don't know if it's cotton. Feels like it's either cotton or linen thread. I don't feel any acrylic in it. It is. I mean, I try. I work at it to get as many in there as I can. This is just another pretty little net lace that's always a favorite. And I don't think there's quite a yard on that one, but close. And then there is this. I'm not even going to open it. Y'all have seen this one before. It's just a pretty, pretty little light lace for page edges and things, tags, that kind of thing. And here is this one. I think this is a newer lace. To me, it doesn't feel like the older laces do. And there is a yard of that one. So that's it, Debbie. If you want to put the 30 seconds in, it does have a little reserve, but I got to move, y'all. Got to have money to move. I got to have money to pay movers because I am not moving everything myself again. I moved 90% of my stuff by myself the last time, and it's not going to happen again. Oh, nope, there's another one in there. I didn't see it. There's this one. You can see the texture in that, the depth to it. And there's a little bit more than a yard.
Beth sees these in at 23.
So what do we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Let me refresh.
16, 17.
Deborah got it. It's 25. What's your reserve?
I was thinking more along the lines of 30, but I'll do the 25. I'll do the 25. I try not to set my, be over the top with it. All right, so we've got 25. All right, do y'all want to see another box or 10, or do you want me to do some fabric?
Let's do fabric. Let's do a box in a half an hour. Let's do fabric.
Okay, all right.
Let's switch it up a little bit.
Fabric and lace. Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate everybody bidding. I have everything from the last sale ready to go. So all I have to do is get today's things ready, and I should be able to start sorting and invoicing in the morning. I'm getting excited about having space. I'm trying to grab some fabrics from the shelf behind me. These are just random. We'll do at least A, B, C, Debbie.
Okay.
All right. This is a piece from the Quilters estate sale. It is a vintage fabric. It's a good winter color. So there's 2 yards of this. Do I have both selvages? That's what I'm trying to decide. I do not have both selvages. So I'm going to do it by, let me see. It's 24, 26, 28, 30, 32 inches wide. So it's a little shorter than normal. So I'm going to do 4 pieces, which would be a half yard by that width for $2.
Now, is everything going to be the same, or are we going to do different?
It's going to be different. Actually, I've got
All
5 pieces.
right. So
Let's just do that one by itself, and then I'll try to get things together. So $2, and I have 5 pieces. And this is probably a mid-70s fabric. It's a pretty navy blue, and you've got that
Tracy Hines will take
color.
one.
All right. I was looking for my paper. It's right here. All right, that was Tracy Manor. All right.
That's all I'm seeing.
Okay, no worries. We'll get it out of the way. There are people online selling these same fabrics I got at that estate sale for $12 a yard. It's like, really? So
They're asking $12 a yard. We don't know if they sold it
no,
or
we
not.
don't know if they're selling it.
Are the flowers brown in it, Pearl?
They're more of an apricot color. Let me hold it up so you can see it a little bit better. All right, that's pretty true to color. You've got a rusty brown, you've got an apricot color, you've got like an ivory color, and then you've got the beigey, you know, paler tones. The little flowers have that apricot or peachy tone to it. And it's on a navy. So if you'd like some, Beth, just let me know. All right, here is a gold piece. This is more than, all right, this is a half yard. It is
ABC. Let's get it together.
Yeah, I am. This is a Moda fabric. This came from the quilt store, but it's an older piece. All right, that's going to be see what I've got. This is a fat quarter. It's that distressed wood in the bright colors. So I'll have 2 of A, 1 of B. Find the number. My numbers, my letters. Let me get them over here.
How much are these going to be?
I'm going to say $1. Where's my B?
Are you doing a C?
Yeah, I'm going to do a C and a D.
Okay.
I just can't find my B. All right, I'm going to do this one. I did kit several times in this. So you're going to be able to get a piece that is a little over 17 inches wide by about 20 inches long. And I would have 4 of those. And this is what it is. It's a drapery fabric, and it's a nice cotton. And it's got pretty bold colors and pretty greens in it. So that is C. So I would have 4 of those. Let's see what else I can drag over here. There's a mountain. And I keep moving things around and I'm tripping over things. So this is 19 inches wide. So I would have 2 pieces of this one. This is a pretty cream color.
What's the size of B? Rooster wants to know.
It's a fat quarter. All right, so this is 2 fat quarters. I've got 2 fat quarters of this one. It's that pretty cream color, and it's got the little tiny flowers on it. And it's a twill weight. It's a Kingsway fabric.
Hey, Debbie.
So 2A, 1B, 4C, and 2D, $1.
All right. Deborah wants a B.
All right, B is gone.
Bessie Z wants a C.
Okay.
Deborah wants a C.
Okay.
Beth wants a D. Tracy wants an A. And a D.
That's Nanner.
Yes.
Okay. She wants an A. All right.
And a D.
And a D. And
Deborah wants another C. She wants a B and 2 C's.
okay. So that's times 2. So I have one more C left.
Hey, Dawn M.
And I have one more A left. Hey, Dawn, how are you doing?
All right. Not seeing anybody.
Okay. We're good. Just let me get it pinned down so I don't lose anything. There's one more left of this, Deb. Do you want it as well? It'll be one long piece. I won't cut what I don't have to. So let me know if you'd like the last one. Put that right there. And I have this fabric that I've gotten from Deb. And I checked with her to make sure she didn't want it back. And she said she didn't. And there is 1 yard of this one. It is an older fabric, probably, well, 1990, right there. It's a dark navy with little tiny stars on it. Oh, Dawn, I'm sorry. That's just a bummer. That's A. There will be 4 fat quarters of that one.
You know how many Uncle Sam's I made with that fabric?
I know. And then I have this one. And I have 2, 3 yards. So I have 8, 10 fat quarters of this one. These are going to be $2 a fat quarter, Debbie. This is old fabric. You won't find this anywhere.
Nope. That goes back to the late 70s, 80s. I
So
made Uncle Sam's with those.
Let's just do A and B with these.
He had red striped pants and his coat out of that, and he had a sheep's wool beard, and I had to make a top hat.
I found another piece of that one, so I've got a little bit more of A.
Not seeing anybody.
No? Okay. No worries.
Nobody wants to do Uncle Sam.
All right, let's see. Did anybody, oh, never mind. Let's see, who was, all right, Beth and Susie and Nanner. I have one piece of this left. It is about 25 inches, but you can see somebody, I didn't do this, somebody else did. But it's still almost all of a fat quarter. If anybody would like that one for $1, Debbie, it's the same. If Beth or Nanner want to take that, I'll give them priority. Y'all, I'm going to be like this for a while until I really get myself going on getting things done.
Yep, he stood on a log. Dawn, he stood about, I don't know, 15 or 18 inches tall. He was real primitive. Back in the 80s, I make dolls. Best CZ will take it.
Okay, great. Thank you, Beth.
I made handmade, real primitive dolls and went out east and sold them at markets, wholesale markets.
Out east? You're in the east, Debbie.
I went out to Pennsylvania, Valley Forge, where country is real country. Well, I wish I could show them to you, Laura, but I ain't got one doll left. That's back in the 80s, honey.
All right, so I'm just pulling from that massive pile over there of stuff. I'll try to have it better organized next week.
Sure, you will.
Well, I'm going to be packing things up and getting things ready to rock and roll. I have this. What do you call this, Debbie? It's made like feed sack, but it's not. It's heavy. You can see how heavy it is. How big the
Well, I think at one time they put like grain in it, chicken feed.
Yeah,
Is what
grain
I think
sack.
it used to be, like a grain sack. Yeah.
But these are not big pieces. I have 2 of this stripe. And these are a little over 24 inches long and a little less than, let's see what this one is. I can tell right here. It's not quite 17, but almost 17 inches. So 17, let's say 17 by 24. And I have this burgundy stripe. There's 2 of those. This one's smaller. It's the blue stripe. And I have 2 of those. Well, let's just, I hate it when this happens. Let's do this one, Debbie. I'm going to do these for $2 each. They're like a big fat quarter. You can get a couple of journal covers out of there easily. There's 2 of those.
Are you doing A and B?
No, I'm just going to do this and then I'll do an A and B.
So this is $2 each.
$2 each. And I have 2 of them.
All right. Deborah and Wendy Keller.
Okay.
Sorry, Penny.
All right. Thanks, ladies. All right. So let myself do that. So I have 2 of this size. I'm going to do for $1, Debbie. And we'll do an A and a B. A is, and I paid a lot more for these, but I'm just trying to get stuff out of the way so I don't have to move it and don't have to store it. So there's 2A and there's 2B that has that burgundy stripe. Still enough to do a nice journal cover, big journal cover.
Well, I'm going to let Penny Pudge have an A.
Okay.
Because you got something last time, Deborah. I'm going to try to share out that didn't get any so that everybody will get a chance to get some of this stuff. So give Penny an A.
Okay.
JMH, you want A or B? A or B, JMH? And then you can give 1 to Deborah. JMH wants the dark blue.
Okay.
And then give Deborah 1 and give Wendy Keller an A. So,
well, I can't if JMH is taking the dark red. Oh, she said dark red first. So.
Oh, I thought it said blue. Sorry. Okay, dark red.
Well, she does. She says dark red and the blue.
So give Penny an A.
Got that.
And give JMH the dark red. Well, you just have 1 of each?
No, I have 2 of each.
All right. So go back up to the top and give Deborah 1 and give Wendy Keller an A. So give Wendy an A and give Deborah the B. Oh, yeah, we gave you the blue first, JMH. You got the blue.
No, she got the red because she said red first.
Well, now she's saying blue first, Pearl. If you look down, it says blue first.
Yes, but her
Can
first.
I get dark red and a blue? And then she's down here. It says give me. So just give her the blue.
Well, let's just start all over again. So we've got Penny Pudge.
Penny gets an A.
Penny gets an A.
And JMH gets a blue.
That's the A.
All right.
So that's gone.
Now, Deborah says any. So give Deborah an A. The red, the B. Wendy Keller wanted an A. And so we're going to give Penny the B.
Okay, so Penny gets 2.
Deborah and Penny. Yeah, Penny gets an A and a B.
Okay.
JMH gets an A.
Yep. Got it.
Deborah gets a B, and Penny gets a
Thank
B.
you, Wendy. That's really sweet. All right. So that's gone. That's gone. That's gone. Let's see what.
No, it's fine, JMH. We got you one. No problem. Me and Pearl will get her straightened out here pretty soon.
Yeah,
It's the
we
last
will.
thing we do. We won't stress over the small stuff.
I do. All right. So this piece is 20, almost 24 inches, a little over 23 inches. There are only two. It's a newer Waverly fabric. I got this at Joann's on a, in the, what do they call it? The salvage part. So it's a pretty gray, multiple gray tone with an ivory lighter tone. So there's two of those, and it will be $2 a fat quarter. But it's a big fat quarter. I think that would make a great neutral color journal cover, and then you could add lots of color.
JMH will take one. Laura will take one.
It's a pretty one. Thank you, ladies. All right, let's see. I did these the other day. This is the last chance on these. This is a beautiful tablecloth piece. And this is it's a damask. This is part of the center. It's a big, big, big piece. So this is part of the center. You got all this pretty leaf work and the flowers. And then the edge, you've got the same thing. It just flows a little bit different. I have 3 of these. They're $1 each. Yep, that's all I have left is 3.
Laura.
Okay.
That's all I'm seeing.
All you're seeing? Okay. Trying to not stick myself. I hate it when I do that. All right. Leaving the room. Let's see. This shelf is almost empty. We've got 3 more that are full, so I have no idea where I got this. I got it from somebody else, I'm sure, or I got it in an estate sale or something. I do not know. It's busy and it's colorful, but it's all vegetables, Farm Creek brand, tomatoes, flour. That looks like a penguin. Yeah, it is a penguin, I think. There's a cow. It's just farmy stuff and food stuff, and it's
how much?
It's a Joann's. I got it at Joann's at some point. I've got a yard, more than a yard and a half. I'm going to do $2 a fat quarter, and there are 6. Got rolling hills. Okay.
That is busy. I mean, it's making the screen go crazy.
And we'll do that. That'll help.
Deborah.
Okay, got her.
That's it.
All right. Either one of you ladies want more than one, let me know. Oh, I need to do this. There may not be anybody in here that's interested, but hey, Christina, I've tripped over this over and over again. It's a bag of playing cards.
Christina, have you changed your email? Because it kept coming back as a mailer Damon last night. Have you changed your email, my love? I couldn't send your invoice. I thought, well, I'm sure you haven't, but I can't get your email to go through and I can't find you. I thought we were friends on Facebook. I can't find you anywhere. I'm just a mess.
This is 3 pounds of playing cards. $5
How much?
for the first name.
3
There's
pounds.
encore cards. There's all kinds of playing cards. There's these small playing cards. There's surfboards. There's pretty ones. There's yucky ones. There's everything.
Nobody wants them.
All right. It's fine. I don't want them, so I don't want them sitting here anymore. They're going away. Let's see. Here is. I think I did this the other day. I'm not sure. You know, they all start running together, and after a few weeks, I don't remember. This is dirt fabric. Looks like dirt. I mean, just it looks like dirt. So it's great for farm and playground and that kind of thing. I'm going to do the whole yard for $2. Not cutting it. And I need to put Patty's information back in again. If y'all.
Purdy Pansy wants the playing cards.
Oh, you got it.
Deborah wants the dirt.
Okay. What did I say on the playing cards? I don't remember.
$5.
That's what I thought, but I was not sure. Alrighty. And then Deborah. For this one. Well, I was right. Can't put it there. Put it there. All right, here's a pretty, it's this one. I'm not going to throw the whole thing down. This is a fat quarter. It's grass. And I have
grass and dirt.
Yep, grass and dirt. I have a yard and a half. So I have 7 fat quarters for $3, Debbie. If anybody does stuff nature-wise or with kids. So 7 fat quarters for $3. And if nobody wants it, it doesn't hurt my feelings at all. It's going to go to the school. The teachers will do something with it. So. All right, let's get it off.
Nobody.
That's fine. I've got a stack I'm getting ready to take when I go on Thursday. All right, this is all I have left of this. All I have in this room, okay, that's all I'm going to say is in this room. It's 23 inches, so it's a big half yard. It's that 70s brown pin dot. I'm not going to put it down because it will drive everybody crazy. So it's a brown pin dot, $1 for the whole thing. It's half yard, so that's 50 cents a fat quarter.
Deborah.
Okay, you got it, Deb. Thank you. Tell her what I did, Debbie.
What'd you do?
I found a whole bin. There's a whole bin in there of that. But I'm clearing out this room today. That fabric from the quilt makers estate sale.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Debbie got so excited.
Yeah. Can't hardly wait.
All right, I'm going to do some of these. This one is in here today. So I would normally build a bundle out of this and use this pretty, this is a tablecloth and it's a twill weight and it's a light, like a citron yellow. It's not like this sunny yellow. Let me see if I can hold it up where you can see the real tone. It's not cream. It has a little bit of a cast to it, so it's not like a normal color. But this is what I have left of this tablecloth. It is 22 inches wide and about 50 inches long-ish. And with it, I have this fabric. This was a dust ruffle on something. See all the thread and the dust? I don't charge y'all more for that. I just give it to you. So there's a nice piece of this.
Playing cards, napkins, and fabric is not my cup of tea, JMH.
No, but I'm not here to please you, Debbie.
I
You get what you
realize that.
want from me. She gets what she wants from me in secret, y'all. So there's that. It works with it really well. And I had these napkins to go with it. They match this sunny yellow really pretty. And there are 4 of those. I'll do this for $8 to the first me, Debbie. It's a lot of fabric.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget books. You're right, JMA. That's right up there, too. Books.
Yep.
Everything Pearl sells. Blue. Deb Vasey's going to take that.
Thank you, Debbie.
Books. Oh, golly.
I just have a hard time selling a lot of the books because I would live in a library if I could. I would live in a library.
You know me so well, JMH. You know me so well, JMH.
Yeah, we know Debbie. We love Debbie.
Oh, goodness.
Well, I say it every time, but just think how boring it would be if we were all exactly the same.
That's true.
All right, this was going to be another. I did a bundle out of this, and this is what I have left.
A, B, C, D, E,
All
F,
right.
G.
Debbie, I'm trying to get through this little stack here, and it's all different. So there's several pieces of this fabric. It's that pretty green, pretty pinks and beigey tones, and you've got the fence, you've got the little house, you've got like water, like grass. It's just a pretty piece of fabric, and there's a good bit of that. So that's another yard of it right there. And here is what I used with the bundle. It's a bed skirt piece, and there's a nice big piece of that. And I put this with it. And this is tablecloth. It's a nice, huge, long piece of this tablecloth. This would be so pretty with coffee stained anything. And there's the edge to it. $8 to the first me, Debbie. I'll fold it back up, but not right now.
Deb Vasey.
Okay, thank you, Debbie. All right, let's see. Right there. Let's see. All right, I had this piece. I'm going to go ahead and give you this piece too, Debbie. I just want it to all go away. So that's going to go with that I showed you. It was the top of the curtain panel. And let's see if I can find anything that's similar that I can do. A, B, C, D, E, F, G to keep getting Debbie happy. I want Debbie to be happy.
Sure you do. Sure she does.
Well, I do. I appreciate you, Debbie. All right, it's going to fall. Let me see. All right. This is the last of this sheet fabric. It's 1, 2, 3. It's 4 pieces. I would do 4 pieces out of that. That's going to be A. Oh, I said that. 4. Looks like there's 8. Here's another piece. So there's 8 available of A. And there are 2, 4, 6, 8 available of B. This is another sheet that I did the little bundles out of, what, 3 years ago? So that's B. And it's $1 a piece. And let me get another one up there. This is a different weight sheet. It's a heavier cotton than those others were. It's white with the blue and purple and green flowers, roses on it. And there will be, let's see, 8 pieces of that available. And I've got another little piece, so 8 pieces of that. So ABC, $1 each.
Deborah, B. Christina, B.
Okay.
Laura, A. Another B for Deborah.
Okay.
Another B for Christina.
Okay.
Another A for Laura.
Okay.
An A and B for Martha. Another B for Deborah.
Okay.
Another B for Love.
All right, that's 6. There's 1 more left. That's it.
Deborah will get the B.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you,
What
everybody.
you got in C? And then Christina wants C times 4.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Christina. And I've got 3. I've got 5 more of A. And let me fold it out in case anybody didn't really see the design.
Anybody want more A?
It's got these pretty little nosegays in it, and then it's got this stripe of foliage with the flowers in it.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's a really pretty one. It was really popular.
Martha will take another A.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. And I'm not going to
take another A.
All right. That's 3 for you. 5. I have 3 more left. It's in
How
a
many C's
contiguous
you got left?
B's, I have 4 and 3. None. B's gone.
What about C?
C, I have probably 3 or 4 more left.
All right. Anybody want A or C? Speak now, forever hold your peace.
Yeah. Because there won't be any leftovers. This is the only way I'm getting my house cleaned up. Is just letting go of the leftovers. And oftentimes I add extra to orders too. So
Martha will take 2 C's. JMH will take C.
Okay.
Laura will take the rest of A. Oh, I'm just keeping after Pearl, Wooly.
She's just nagging the heck out of me, Wooly.
Yeah.
All right.
Trying to keep her mind off moving because she's all stressed. So I'm just trying to be on the bright side of the road. You know how that song goes, Van Morrison, on the bright side of the road?
It is stressful thinking about it, so I try not to. I stayed busy this morning.
At least for this week, we're not going to think about it. Next week, we'll probably be in a different world.
Well, next week I'm going to actually move some things up there. He told me I could, so I'm going to. So I have, let's see, 2, 4, 8 of this one. I'm going to lay it down big so you can see it good, and then I'll fold it. So this is a sheet. It's a pretty blue dotted background with these different little flowers on it. So there's 8 of those. And I do not even look for sheets anymore, y'all. I just don't. So there's 8 of that one. And that'll be
She's finally realizing she don't need all this stuff, Dawn. So
I don't
she's
need to
dropping
shop.
it.
I don't need to shop right now. I have not shopped.
What do you mean it was you, J9? You can't take all the dang credit.
What's that?
Well, she said, Debbie, let's see, Dawn says.
that was in Johnny's
drop
sale
items.
last night. It was fabric pieces, and I was buying some, and J9 said, Pearl, stop it. So there's 2.
Yeah, J9, you're supposed to be on my side.
There's 4 pieces of this yellow that goes with this, and it goes with this one. It works with this one.
You was shopping at Johnny's last night.
Yeah, and she told me no shopping.
Yeah.
But it was okay because somebody else bought them all. So let's
how
just
much
do
is it, Pearl?
$1 a piece. There's 8 of A and 4 of B.
All right.
And I really try hard to find 100% cotton sheets. This one, it's an older one. I think it has a little bit of synthetic in it, but this, you can tell by the feel, it's all cotton.
No, you would not, Maddie. B times 2 for Deborah.
Okay. I know.
Who goes by Spring Hill Children? I don't know. With these new names, Wally, I have no clue. Daisy Taylor, an A.
Okay.
Wendy Keller, an A. And I don't know who goes by Spring Hill Children.
Yeah. Does anybody know? I love Debbie Ham too. I mean, I know Debbie cares about me, and it's been kind of crazy, frustrating. This space, when I moved into it, the space I was in was too small, and there was nothing else to do but go shopping. So Liam and I would go out and go to the thrifts, and I would go to the estate sales, and I bought and I sold, and I would just push it aside. And I wound up with this massive amount of stuff that I had to move. Well, it's gone now, and I'm not doing that again. And I realized that what I have to do is stop. And here's the truth of it, ladies. It's fear of not having enough.
And you are never going to not have enough, Pearl.
Well,
and whenever you find something, you buy it, so it's okay.
But that's why I kept hanging on so tight. And now I'm not doing that. I'm letting it go.
Give Wendy another A.
Another A? Right.
Yeah, it's Dawn. You're not starting anything. Hell, start all you want to.
Oh,
I don't care. I can keep it. Yeah, we can keep it going. We got to keep her. We have to keep Pearl going.
Keep me moving.
Start all the problems you want.
This is going to be a little bit different. I have this all tied up. So I think this, I have enough of this that I could do 4 pieces about this size, which is plenty big enough for a journal. But then I have leftovers, and I have, let's see, no, here's more. So that was 4. And
that's
here's
what we
4.
think.
So that's
Pearl. 6. She's finally realizing we're not spring chickens, and we hope we don't have to do this the rest of our life, but I don't know what the hell else.
Well, I'm going to have to, unless God provides a miracle. And I'm open to a miracle, y'all. Or, he provides some place for me to live where I can live on my Social Security, then, I'll be okay with that. So this is a pretty white with these yellow roses. It has a touch of orange in the middle, and it has a pretty two different greens. The darker green is kind of like an avocado, but this is like a 70 sheet. And it has a little touch of blue right there. So that's the pattern. I have 6 pieces of this. I'm going to say 5 because then I could cut them a little bit bigger like these. So 5 pieces. And we're going to do this by itself, Debbie. And then I've got some stuff I'm going to throw down, and it's going to be
How much?
$1. These are $1.
Okay.
But I mean, that's what I was struggling with, because when you lose everything, then you have a tendency to want to hold on tight. And that's what I was doing. And I've stopped.
Wendy Keller. Beth will take 2. Anybody else?
There's 2 more left.
Christina. And Wendy will take another one.
That's perfect. Thank you. All right. Now we'll have to see what to do with this and how we can work it out. So we've got 3 people that bought. So this is going to be strictly for the 3 people that just bought.
All right.
All right. This was across the top of the sheet.
Who was the 3 people that bought?
Christina, Wendy, and Beth CZ.
Okay.
So let's see if I can get.
How much is this?
That's more than a yard. Let's see. This is almost 2 yards. And this is 2 yards. So I started taking that apart and then I stopped. I have 2, 3, I'm going to say 4.5 yards. 4.5 yards for $1 a yard. So God just really convicted me that I had to let go of all that I had to let go of not having having what I had. It's gone. It's done. I'm okay. People lose all the time. Fires, tornadoes, hurricanes, it's not just me.
Wendy. Beth.
Okay.
Deborah. Christina. And Beth will take another one.
And that's Deb Wilson. All right. So let me get this together. So I had to come to grips with that. And since I have a much greater peace and calm. And I'm thankful for this new place that is going to be so much more space. And I can have space to paint and sew and do all those kind of things. And not have everything all on top of me all the time. So I'm thankful for that. All right. This is going to be free to the first me. It's not a lot, but it's enough to do something with. That's a nice size piece. You could do little things with those. This is just the edging. I tied it up with that. So
Beth.
okay, wonderful. Thank you, Beth. Tie it up. That on there. I mean, God reminds me when I have a pity party. He reminds me I don't live in the Kabare slum. There are people that do. Lots of people live in the Kabare slum. It is not a nice place. All right, I have this. It's a very nice, heavy drapery weight. And I'm just going to do it by the piece. This is a yard wide and a yard long because I cut the bottom off. It has a buttonhole here, and here. So this was a drapery they made that just hung over hooks. It's really pretty fabric. It looks like it's embossed. Let's see if I can get it up where you can see it. It's a damask. And it has that embossed look through everything. It's got the pretty pinks. This nice, I think this is like a robin's egg blue. Has a little bit more green look to it. And then you've got all the pretty rose colors and the purple. So it's a nice big piece. And I'm going to do it for $3 to the first knee. I'm not cutting it.
Hi, Jane.
Hey, Jane, how are you doing?
Deborah.
Okay, thank you, Deborah. Let me write all on there. I have to remember to do that because then I start looking at it and I think, okay, was that per piece? Was that for the whole thing? And I'm doing a lot of new things to try to improve my health, and that's helping. So now I have another piece of this, and it is almost 1.5 yards long, and it is less than 12 inches in width. And this was part of the valance to that. And I'm going to do this for $2 to the first knee.
Well, Wendy wanted 2 pieces of that. So
Oh, did she? All right.
Let's ask Wendy if she wants it. Wendy, would you like it? Let me know. I'm going to offer it to you because Deborah and Wendy was the only 2 that came in.
Okay, that's great. Hey, Becca, how are you doing?
And so, Wendy K., do you want this? $2. Wendy K., Wendy K., Wendy K.
The blue light
I'm going to put it in. Yeah, if not, I'm going to put it in and let somebody else have it if you don't want it.
And it's got the lining fabric.
I'm putting it in.
It's lined. It's folded. So you've got 2 pieces. It's front and back. Same thing. It does. It really does. And that's what I'm trying to do. And it's been really stressful for quite a few years now and hard, but God has been good through the whole thing. And, you know,
I don't see anybody.
Not seeing anybody? Wendy, all you have to do is take the top apart, and it's the same thing on both sides.
Christina.
Christina? All right. Christina, you got it. Thank you. And I didn't get to go back to that thrift that had that chinoiserie fabric. I have a feeling when I do, it's going to be gone. But I'm going to go look. The curtains, I mean. All right, let's see. Here's this one. This is an old fabric. I would say 60s, early 70s. And let me see. I've got a bunch of it. It's pretty. 1, 2. I have 3 yards of this one, Debbie.
How much?
I'm going to do $3 a yard, so I don't have to cut so much. It is a cotton. It's not a polished cotton, but it's a really smooth cotton. You've got the purples, you've got the deep rose colors, the lighter rose colors, pops of blue, yellow. It's a really pretty piece. And this was, let's see if it says a date.
How many you got?
3.
All right.
3 1-yard pieces.
Wendy, Maddie, and Christina.
And what did I say? $3 a yard?
Yep.
That's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure I didn't do it. Yard. So don't cut back quarters. I don't like moving, y'all. I've never liked moving. I would be content to stay in the same place. But this is too. I talked to my landlord last night, and he was real sweet. And he's gonna get it listed, so there'll be people coming. And I said, well, you just need to know Tuesday is off limits. I will not have people coming on Tuesday, and he's good with that. We were laughing about the washing machine. I said, I get a real washer dryer combination, not a combo. Those little washer dryer combos don't dry. I said,
all right, girl, let's go.
No, Debbie, just be quiet.
You're chatty Cathy.
I know, but it's okay. That's me. I said it had to have been a man that designed a washer dryer combo that dried with steam. Don't ever buy one. Nothing ever dries. All right, let's see. This is a sheet. I don't think I've ever done this one, so I could get. Now, this is a poly cotton. It's not 100% cotton, but it sure is pretty. It has that light stripe in the background on white. That's a tannish, a beigey color. And then it has the posies with the teals and the rust colors in it. And I could probably get about, I'm going to say I'll do a dozen large pieces for $1 each. It's got that pretty blue.
Christina for 2.
Okay.
Wendy Keller for 1. Lizzie Jean for 1.
Okay.
That's all I see.
All right. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's see what else. All right. Let me. I have this bin sitting here. I'm trying to get rid of things that I keep tripping over. I know that some people ordered this and they didn't get it because somehow I lost. I got some of it done and then I couldn't find, I guess I got interrupted by something, and then I couldn't find the list. And so I'm going to offer it again. So that's a 1 yard piece. So if you say, oh, I wanted some of that and I didn't get it, well, I'm sorry. My life has been kind of crazy. So
How much?
1 yard piece. I've got, that's 1, 2. I have 3 yards, Debbie. It's $1. No, 4 yards. It's $1 a yard. And it'll be more. Most of them are going to be more than a yard. It's a really, really pretty trim.
Don't see anybody.
No, if you take the baubles off, you've got that pretty golden cream. And then you've got these that you can make singles out of. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I was reading Becca's comment. I didn't know who she was talking about. All right. So this is going away. That goes right there. Let me get some more fabric. Oh, that's a napkin.
Deborah will take a yard.
Okay, Deborah, you got it. And let me see.
Make her a deal. She'll probably take it all.
Take it all, Deb. I'll make you a deal. 4 yards. All right, this is all mixed up, so let me grab all of this.
What will you sell it all for to her? She said yes. How much?
$3 for all 4 yards. How's that sound? It's actually more than 4 yards.
$3.
It's probably closer to 4 yards, but it's in different sections. All right, let me.
She says okay.
All right, you got it. I'm going to put it back in this little tin for right now with your name on it. Let me put a clip on it, because if that little piece of paper gets blown away, I won't remember. All right, I have several pieces of this. This is a fat 1/4. This is a real pretty, like a skirt weight or pant weight summer fabric. And that's the same thing. So I've got 2 of those. That's a yard. See what I've got of this. That's a yard. Three. That's a fat 1/4. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces that have a note that says fat 1/4. So it's a nice piece. It's a white. It looks like a linen, but it's not. It has this little plaid worked into the heavier thread. So you see what I'm saying? It's got texture. So it's not a flat, it's got texture, and you can feel those threads. I'll do these for $1 each. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them.
Not seeing anybody.
Okay, let's get it out of the way. I just don't want to not do it and then.
Christy for 2.
All right, Christy, thank you very much. It's pretty fabric. Anybody else? You got it all. I don't see anybody coming in. And I'm going to throw that fat 1/4 in there too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see. This is a different tablecloth. It was in there with the fabric, but I'm going to go ahead and throw it down. It is 1, 36, 46, 56, 58 inches by, whoop, I just had a Faberlanche. Just a second. Those are common in my house. Are they common in your house? All right, this is 36. So I said what, 56, 36, 46, 47, 48, 49 by 50 something. Let me get the pen closed. It's a pretty pale green. And that's not stains, it's just dust from the floor. But it's got this pretty corner right here. And I hate the fact that I can't get them to show up very well. Let's see. That's about as good as it's going to get right there. So it's got that corner. Then it's got this. And you can feel the texture of that going all the way around. It's got that border that has that loopy design in right above it. And then the center is a big oval, and it's got that same design. It's a really pretty color and a really pretty pattern. Coffee staining or tea staining would change it up a little bit and perhaps cause that to show up a little bit better, but it just never shows up on the screen very well. I do not see, I'm looking, I do not see any stains. I see lots of dust and fuzz from all the fabric. I'm going to say $5 to the first medium. It's really pretty.
All right, let's change up the fabric and do something else. Do linens or something else. Nobody wants that.
Oh yeah, Debbie had problem with the internet too. It's no problem.
Let's change her up a little.
It's gonna go away. All right. Let's do another 10. This is the 10. It's a Paris.
What are we going to start it at?
Let's start it at 15. It's got some really pretty stuff in it. Isn't that pretty button? This is some of that vintage net lace. It has the little tulip-like flowers on it. So I'm going to move that.
We got about 12 or 14 inches, Becca.
And here's this pretty, has a shimmer to it, like right in here. It has a real shimmer. And there is a yard of that one. And then here's this little teeny with the hearts, which is always pretty. I think it's a heart. And then here's this pretty one with the flowers. That's not a full yard. I think I'm almost out of that. It's about 26 inches on that one. And here's this really pretty one. I like that style. To me, it's like Art Nouveau, Art Deco. There's at least a yard, if not more, on that one.
No, Becca, I have fibromyalgia and hot weather is my friend. I hate the cold weather. I can't live. I mean, it's really bad on me. It's hard for me to get out. No cold weather for me.
Pretty one. That's more than a yard on that one. And then there's this one. This is one of the really pretty older laces. It is cotton. I'm running out of a lot of these. This is a little bit more than a yard. And then there's this teeny lace. I've been trying to get more teeny ones in there because they're good for the edges. Did you get it in, Debbie?
Yeah, it's up.
Okay. So that's another little bitty one. It's a little bit more than a yard. This is a smaller 10, trying to keep things smaller and a little bit lower price. There's this pretty one. I don't think I've ever had that one before. And then we've got this one. This is, there it is. It's got the little faux entre deux at the top. I can't say it like J9. At the top where you could put a pretty piece of ribbon under that. And it's got a pretty little pattern to it. So there's a yard of that one. And then I can never decide where to go. Let's see. This is a really small piece, but it was just a random piece that I had that's off of something teeny tiny. So I put it in there. And then here's another little small, little scalloped net lace with the loops on it. There's probably a little more than a yard of that one. And then there's this one. This is a really soft one. You can tell it's got some synthetic in it, but it's not hard like some of the others.
Amy Wilcox is at 17.
Okay. And then there's this one. This is super soft. And it's kind of a, it's not ecru, but it's not white and it's not cream. It's like a dark ivory. You know, it's not a creamy color. It's really pretty. There's I don't know what that is. I have to get to it. Here is a little ruffled lace. There's a yard of that one. This is one of my favorites right here. And I'm almost out of this. This is like the French sample lace. I don't know if it is. I got it, a fair bit of it, but there was nothing to tell me that. But this is just like the French sample lace. And there is a yard of that. And here's another little tiny. And here is another little tiny that's in more of a dark ivory tone, not really a cream. Not really a beige, but not really a cream either. Really pretty scalloped yard of that. This probably was meant for a tablecloth. It doesn't look to me like it was taken off of one. Usually you can tell at the top by little issues, but there's more than a yard of this one. And that is more of a light ecru color. And then there's this little bit, that's what that was. This is a long piece and I folded it so it would all fit in there. A really, really pretty eyelet. And there is a yard, a little bit more than a yard of that one. And there's this one. And there's not much. You can tell it did come off of something. There's about 16 inches of that one. And it was taken off of a tablecloth or a doily kind of thing.
20.
All right. And then this is a nice long piece of that pretty little, what are those? I can never remember what those are called. They're one of my favorites. They bloom in the spring. They're white. Can never remember what they're called though.
"30 seconds.
Yes, please. I was sorry. I was reading Becca's message. You are south, just like me. You're more south than I am, really, in Texas. More south. And I thought that you can get these at Hobby Lobby, ladies. I found that the other day and I just thought it was perfect for one of the boxes. Isn't that pretty? Snowdrops? I don't think it's snowdrops. No, it's something else. They grow and they kind of grow like this and they have all the little flowers. You know, it kind of bends over. They grow around the trees and things. I can't think of what they're called.
That is going to Christina for 25.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. All right, I'll get it all pretty. Do y'all want to see another box or do you want me to do something else? I've done some smaller ones to try to keep it a little more, you know, keep the price down. I've got a big one, but we can do that some other time. All right.
Might as well do it.
We'll do the big box some other time. I like this. This was one of my favorite tins. I like the Dutch blue. And I like the Dutch. I think it was Corey Ten Boom made me really get enthralled with the Dutch. And so when I saw that tin, I grabbed it, and it's got pretty scenes all the way around. The skaters. And hand sprinker. That was one of my favorites too. So here is this one. And here's the button that I put in there. I didn't take it off. I just put it in there. There we go. See how thick that thing is? I love these buttons. I love the 10 boxes too. Zan sent me the most beautiful green box, and she was excited to see what I was going to fill it with, but I want to keep it. I don't want to fill it. I might fill it one day, but right now I want to keep it. So I didn't have much of this left. So this is a...
What are we starting at?
I started at 15. So this is about 15 inches of this little loopy lace. I think I'm almost out of that one. This might be the last piece. And this is a really pretty piece of eyelet that's very different. I put a little hanky in here that has pink. It has a variegated tatting on it. And it's in really, really nice shape. I didn't see any stains or anything on it. That's the last one I have of those, and I put it in this box. And then I put a piece of this one in there, and this is one of my all-time favorite laces. It's just so open and airy, and it's not the standard. I love this part of it, and I love the fact that it's just kind of loopy and airy. And so there's a yard of that one. And this is that other lace that I was showing you. I divided it between that box and this one that looks like the French sample lace. There we go. And there is a little over a yard in this one. And then there's this lace. It's just a little simple lace. I have a thing for boxes. I really do, and I've got to stop. All right, no, there were 2 pieces of this. So I'll put both of them in here, so you're getting more of that. So there's that. And then there's
at 15.
I find it very hard to let go of the tatting. This is a full yard, ladies, of this tatting. There is a little bit of reserve on this box because of the tatting I put in here, but not crazy. I try not to go crazy. And then there's a yard of this pretty lace that I got from Carla. All right, come on. There we go. There's a yard of that. Here's that teeny little eyelet again. Hey, Patty. Well, we're glad you're in here. I put your information in earlier, and I'm going to drop it in again before we go tonight. Patty had trouble with her website yesterday, not accepting the coupon code, but she got it all fixed. So she's giving a Cyber Week discount on her digitals. And she's got some beautiful digitals. This is 21 inches long. This is a soft one. It's not a real harsh, scratchy lace. It's really pretty. And then there's this one, and this was hard to let go of as well. It's a piece of that other tatting. And there's a yard of that one. And then there's this one. I like this because I feel like you can cut it and use it in different ways, but it's really pretty. It's got a sheer.
Hey, Chris Shuck.
How are you doing, Chris? And there's a yard of that one.
How's it going, Patty?
And here is a pretty insertion lace. And this is the entre-deux where you could put your ribbon through it. And it would work.
Sandra's at 35.
There is a little bit over a yard of that one. And this again is that silk lace. It's really pretty. And there is a yard of that one. And then there's this one. And you can see the texture in here. You can feel the texture of it. It feels like it has more cotton than a lot of the other laces, but I can feel also a little bit of the acrylic in there. And there's a yard of that one. And here's a little piece of this trim. I just love this. And there's a yard of that.
Daisy's at 36.
And there is a yard of this one. This would make a great insertion as well, like having a page paper on either side of it and have a color pop behind it would be really pretty. And then this is the last one, and it's just a simple, this came off of something, you can tell at the top, but I don't know what. And there's more than a yard. And then there is a yard of this pretty eyelet. It's really pretty. Oh no. So that is it. You can put the 30 seconds in, Debbie.
Got it in.
Okay, great. Thank you. I enjoy doing these. I didn't realize I put 2 in there, but that gives you even more of that. Once it gets covered up, I start thinking, did I put that in there? I can't remember. So, but the tatting was really special in here. I wanted to share some of the tatting.
Christina's 38, Daisy's 40.
It's almost an act of Congress for me to put it in there, but
Okay. All right, let me refresh. Christina, oh no. Daisy, 40. Daisy came in first at 40.
okay. That's absolutely fine. And I'll make it really pretty for you again. All right. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you, everybody, for bidding. I really appreciate it. So I have 1, 2, 3 smaller. I have a big box. I don't remember what I put in it. You want to see what's in the big box?
Sure.
Don't sound so excited, Debbie.
I'm just kind of running out of steam today. My back hurts. I'm tired.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think the adrenaline after selling's finally hit me and I'm done for.
Yeah. It's a big one. The box is
What are we starting
13. We'll start this one at 25. 13 by 10.5 inch box. And it is thick. It's not super deep, but it's thick. I loved the bird on there. It's dimensional. It sits on top. Everything else is, you know, on the paper, but the bird is dimensional.
What'd you say, 25, Pearl?
Yeah, started at 25. And I put a big piece of this lace in there. It's got all these sequins and everything on. It's really pretty. It's kind of a light rose color. Maybe it's more of a salmon color, I think, than light rose. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these on it. And then we get to the real goodies. This came off of a wedding sash. And I took it, I cut it in half. It's all beaded. And lots of large stones. And lots of sequins. So there's that. This came off of a vintage wedding dress. This is a piece of antique lace. And it's a yard. Some of the lash that I have
at 25.
So it's a net with cotton thread on it. And I think this came from the doll maker. And as I was looking through all my stuff, I saw this piece. and I couldn't get it in there without folding it, but it's a really unusual piece. It's almost like a leaf work, and I just thought it was really pretty. You can't see it very well there. Let's see. I think you can see it there. It's really, really pretty. And then I put this piece in there because I loved it. Very Art Nouveau, very simple. And then there is this, and this is a nice big piece of wedding dress, and it has a lot of the satin for you to use. It's in really great shape, and you've got all of the embellishments down here.
All righty, Christina. Thank you, honey.
This is stitched on, but so you should not lose your pearls. You can always tell sometimes where it shows the stitching, it'll have more stitching all over the place, and that's when you lose the pearls. You should not lose them unless you cut the wrong thread with that piece. And this little piece went in there. I thought it was just really pretty. And this wide cream colored net lace. There's a yard of that. It's more of a cream than an ivory. Doesn't look that way until you put it down on the bright white. And then there's this piece, little butterfly, and this piece. And then there's this applique, and this piece from a vintage wedding dress. And then there's this piece. I really like that for some reason. It's different. It's got the pearls all the way down it.
Oh,
Bless you, a yard of that. And then there is sorry, I just wanted to stick to that piece. There is a little bit more than a yard of this trim that I took off of a wedding dress. It's got lots of pearls and lots of sequins. It's very sheer. It'll be really pretty over something with like a light pink or a different, you know, kind of a mid-tone color or even a bold color. There was this piece of lace from a wedding dress or a veil. I can't remember which. The pretty roses. And then there's this piece of trim. This is different. It's a heavy trim, but it's very different. It's scalloped on both sides. It's a net lace, and it's got that, I don't know what kind of stylized flower that is, but it's really pretty. And then there's this. I don't have a lot of this left either, but it's really, really pretty. It's a nice wide net lace. And that's at the bottom. And there is not quite, it may be like 29 to 30 inches. It was all I had, I think. I don't know. I don't ever remember. But I try to always cut more than a yard, so it had to have been less than for me to do that. And here's the sparkly
Daisy's in at 30.
Okay. Thank you, ladies, for bidding. This lace, I don't think I have any more of this. I'm not sure.
What are you doing, Collie?
It's down to the very bottom on this one. It's really a very nice quality trim. There's a yard of that. There is a yard of this one. It's really pretty. It's different. You know, sometimes they all just have the roses on it, which is pretty, but sometimes I like different. And then there is this. I just love that. It's so sheer. It's got a sheer net, a sheer fabric, and then the stitching. And then there's this one. and it's the heart shape. And there is not quite, that's probably 35 inches. And then there's this one. I like this one too. I like them all. That's the problem. Isn't that pretty? It's just different. So there's a yard of that one. And this one is old. It's, I can't say antique. I think it is. But it is really simple, but pretty. And again, it's that net lace that looks so pretty over something of color. And then there's this little applique I put in there. Lots of pearls and lots of sequins. This little piece is like a V, but you can cut it. And these are 3-dimensional. So you've got 3 on there that are 3-dimensional. And then there is this piece. It's hard to tell sometimes which is the front and which is the back. Another pretty little net lace in an ivory color. There's at least a yard of that one. I got this from Martha and I loved it. And I always like to put a little pop of color in there, just a little bit of color. And it's got the little butterflies on it. And this is the last one. And you can go ahead and put the 30 seconds in, Debbie. It's a nice wide net lace.
All right, we'll do. Pearl Colin just walked in. Hold on a
That's
minute.
fine, no problem, Debbie. Take your time. Hey, Colin.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm great,
Find
thanks.
a vehicle to run. The poor kid's car is not running. We've had it at 2
Oh.
different mechanic shops, and they can't seem to figure out what's the matter
That's
with
so
it. We're a
frustrating.
little frustrated.
Yeah. And then there are, this is one big, long, wide piece that's in the box. I just folded it. And I love this rose pattern on here.
He'll probably help us, Colin. Patty's in at 40. All right, let me refresh. Stop. Daisy Taylor's in at 46.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you, everybody, for bidding.
Boyd and Colin need to talk, but I'm modding, so you need to talk outside or something.
Last 2 days.
What? Oh, wow. That looks nice, Rex. That looks nice.
That's one of Jingles' old dress that he had out at the fairgrounds that Josh brought me.
Really? All right. Well, Jess is in the house. You talk to Colin. Jess is in the house, and you talk to Colin. You and him need to talk about something. Okay. Oh, Rexy.
I'll tell you. All right. Let's see. Let's do this one. We'll do this one, and I'll do some giveaways. And we'll call it a day, because I know you're tired, and I'm tired. Thank you, Penny. I loved this Godiva box. I love the dimensional flower here. I mean, you can cover that up if you want to, and, you know, put something here to cover those things up. But I loved the shape of the box and the colors on it. And so I found this button at Hobby Lobby, and I felt like it really worked with the box and the fabric.
What are we starting this at, Pearl?
Started at 15. Yeah, the colors are showing up really pretty right there. And it was different. So I put that in there. This, you'll see this at the end. It's old. It is old, antique. It is pretty. And this one's got a little bit of tatting in it as well. I put this piece of lace in there. I really love the net laces. And here's the right side. I could tell by the feel. Very soft, very beautiful lace. So this has got a good bit of tatting in it. I'm trying to share it. So there's a little bit more of a reserve on this one than some of the others. Here is this doily. It's in great shape, and the entire edge is done in this I guess that's a 2-row tatting. All right, come on. There we go. It's pretty tatting. And then this is a little bit of that older lace. This is not the silk one. You can tell the difference. I mean, this is not silk. I don't know what it is, but it's a really pretty, it has a lot of texture to it. There's a yard of that. Here's a yard of this teeny, this is an old piece. I don't know the ages. I have a bag that's filled with little bags of little pieces that I got from estate sales and everything. And so I don't know the age, but it feels like it's a cotton. It's not a synthetic. There's a yard of that. Here is a yard of this one. It has almost a peachy tone to it. There we go. That is not a full yard. That's all I had of this one. It is 24, 26, 28, 29 inches long. That came out of one of those bags. This, I think, was a collar, or they just cut it in half and it came off of a small doily. It's hard to tell, but it's pretty crochet. Very different. I don't think I've had anything quite like this before.
Have a good day today, Christina.
Bye, Christina. Have a wonderful evening. And here, this is it's a newer lace, but it's still really pretty. And there's not quite a yard of that one. And here's another one of the cotton laces, but my fingers don't like to hold on to anything. And that was what I had of it. I don't have any yardage of this kind of stuff. So 24, 26, a little over 28 inches of that one. And I haven't used this one in a while, and I really like it, but I don't have much of it.
We got Tracy in at 15.
Oh, thank you, Tracy. Isn't that pretty? So there's a yard of that one. Here's a little pink lace. I don't know the age of it. It's just pretty. I try to put a little bit of color in. It's a pale, pale, pale pink. And then there's this piece. I put a piece of this in another box and then some of it in here. It's a little tattered in places. Well, this one's not too bad. The other one was a lot more tattered. This is a yard. That's all I had was the piece I put in the other box and this one. And there's a lot of depth in areas to this one. And I don't know if that's tatting. If Christina hasn't left, maybe she could tell us because she does tatting. I don't know.
I don't think it is.
It may not be. This is tatting. I put a little piece of that in there. And then I have this lace. It's just one of my favorites. I had that in one of the other boxes too. And there's a yard of that one. And this is an antique cotton lace. And it came off the end and it was like that. So I just thought that was funny and I put it in there. But this is an antique cotton lace. I got that from the doll maker. And I don't have much of this, but I put a nice piece in there. It's definitely got some weight to it. It's not flimsy. And it's got that pretty lilac chiffon ribbon running through it. And there is a yard of that one. And this is another older cotton, and it has this pretty trim on the bottom. And there is more than a yard of this one. There is, let's see, about almost 1.5 yards of that one. I just thought it was really pretty, and I put it in there. And then there's this tatting, and this is the same kind that I put in the other box. It's a little bit more ornate than some of the other tatting we see. So that's a good bit of tatting in there. And then there's this tatting. I put some of this in one of the other boxes as well. I'm trying to share my tatting, y'all. I want to hoard it. There's a yard of that one. And then here is another little net lace out of my goodie bag. And there's a yard of that one. And this little net lace. It's real simple but pretty. And I love it over color. It'd be pretty over a pattern too. And then I had this piece, and I'm just trying to share some of the things I've been holding on to. It's got this pretty rose color. I felt like it matched some of the colors on the tin. And then, oh, here's this one. I almost forgot about it. This is an older one. And I only had a small piece, and it is not quite 23 inches, but almost. And then there's this. You can see a couple of little holes and a little stain, but look at that net lace and the embroidery on the edges. And it's a nice big oval. And this is silk. The fabric is definitely silk, and this is old lace. And you've got it, I would say antique. I wouldn't hesitate to say this is an antique piece.
We got Tracy at 35, and Jack's here to pick me up. So after this, probably better do some giveaways and call it today.
All right, go ahead and put the 30 seconds in.
Okay. It is in.
All right, ladies.
We got Patty at 38.
Okay.
We got Daisy Taylor at 48. All right, let me refresh. We got Tracy at 50.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, ladies, for bidding. I really appreciate it, and thank you, Tracy.
So let's see. I'm going to pick some numbers. Oh, we got 34 people. We have 34 watching.
Okay. Now
I can't see the thumbs up today for some reason.
Let me look. I've got it on. I've got it up on.
I can't see it. It's grayed out, so I don't know how many we got. But I'm going to pick.
Looks like 35 right now.
Thumbs up.
Okay.
Well, you need to do a 25 thumbs up giveaway. Pick numbers.
Will. Let's see.
11.
Copy. All right. Let's see.
69. All right. If you have purchased from Pearl today, you can put in a number. If you have not purchased, please don't put in a number. These are only for our customers that spend money.
I don't think that's going to work. I'm not live, so it's taking a minute. All right, you let me know when everybody's in, because then I'm going to put in Pat. I've got it where all I have to do is hit enter to put Patty's information in again.
All right. Well, you can go ahead and put it in. It's fine.
Okay.
I can see.
All right, ladies. This is Patty's coffee shop again, and she's giving everybody a discount, a 40% discount on all of her digitals, and she has some beautiful ones.
Did you see? Oh, Miss Stupid Heart. Did you see? Well, no, I didn't, Lizzie. Let me go back up.
Maybe she's talking to
Grandson was
Maddie.
here. Yeah, my grandson was here. Now Jack's here. What did you put it in again, Lizzie? Put it in again. Oh, Maddie, did you see my question earlier? Maddie. You might have to put the question in again. I'm going to put in last call. And Pearl, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You only have 7. Oh, well, you have 8 numbers in now. Never mind. 8 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8 numbers in.
5.
I'm going to say stop.
7, 8.
Oh, Maddie, do you like poppies? Poppies, poppies, poppies is what.
Poppies, not puppies.
Had to take Benjamin to the ortho doctor. Ooh, so do you like puppies? 3. So everybody's going to get one of these, Pearl?
Yep. Everybody's
All right. So let me read off the names.
All right.
JMH.
Okay.
Tracy Hines. Maddie. Lizzie Jean. Laura.
Hold on. Okay.
Pam Vintage Dreams.
Okay.
And Daisy and Purdy.
Okay, wonderful, ladies. You're all going to get one of these spools, and it does have very vintage to antique lace on it. So that's what you're going to get. And then for my thumbs up giveaway, I'm putting a couple things together. I did put this aside for thumbs up, but we didn't do it. This is back in September. So I have this little packet I got from somebody, and it's all about bees and flowers and things like that. And it's got this pretty little tag in there and lots of other goodies. But with that, I'm going to put this. This is something I made for our fall thing that we did. And it's a cloth bag that I coffee stained. And I've got coffee stained antique lace and regular lace that I coffee stained with a bird image on a rusty paper clip. And inside it, I have guest checks, I have index cards, grid paper, a piece of lace, more paper, and some more coffee stained fabric. And
right,
it's going to be all combined into one big thumbs up giveaway.
All right, we're going to do the closest going over. And 11.
I see you, Debbie Vasey. I got you. I'll put you on here.
What did I do? 69. 11 to 69. All right, closest going over. 11. That can't be because I only got, well, I guess 11. Oh, yeah, Laura's 12. Well, let's see if we have an 11.
Yeah, make sure.
23, 36, 47, 45, 12, 57, 15. Laura with 12.
Wonderful. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for your patience with me while my brain is going crazy over everything, and for being patient with Debbie, for being irascible.
Yes.
Look that word up, Debbie.
Yeah, I can't even spell it. I don't know what it is.
So we both appreciate all of you very, very much.
Yes, we do.
And I hope y'all have a great evening. I will be cutting the little bit of fabric I need to cut this evening and in the morning. And then I will I will have to sort, and that takes a little bit of time. So you can expect to start seeing some invoices no later than Friday. Thursday, I'm picking up moving boxes and picking Liam up. So I'll get some of it done then, but it may be Thursday before y'all start seeing a whole lot. Y'all have a wonderful evening and stay warm if you're in the cold weather.
Yes, and if you haven't seen an invoice from me, I'm going home, so I'll do them. If you have got your invoice, please pay promptly because I need to ship it out before the snow comes again. So, and I'll get all the invoicing done tonight. Everybody that paid last night will ship tomorrow because Jack had to go out early and push snow. So I'll go home and put all the labels on everybody that paid me, and I will get them out for sure tomorrow, providing we don't have a big snowstorm.
I will be selling Monday and Tuesday every week until right before I move. I have to still have the income coming in. I don't want to get into the new place and struggle. So I'll be invoicing Monday and Tuesday every week. Might throw in a pop-up sale here or there where I can. As I'm getting ready to move, I'm going through things and I'm putting things aside to go ahead and sell because this is what I have to do. And I'm thankful that I can do it from home. And I'm thankful I can do it with such wonderful people. So y'all have a blessed evening and I will see you out there somewhere.
All right, bye.
Bye, y'all. Tell Jack to get you home safely.
I will.
All right. Bye, ladies.